Greetings, gentlemen, it's the Shaman here, and today I want to talk to you about the power of having an empty mind, to be able to focus your mind, to be able to empty the cup of your consciousness so that you can operate with more effectiveness. Now, if you're like me and you like to be in flow states, but at the same time you're also like me and you have a little bit of an ADD mind sometimes, then it's very important to be able to understand this concept of what it means to be able to go with the flow and empty your mind, empty your cup. Now, in the Zen tradition, they say that the effectiveness and let's say the power of the cup is in the emptiness. So this is something to consider. It's the spaciousness, it's the presence that actually has the power that we really need to be able to access so that we can get maximum bandwidth, because we only have so much focus and power that we can deal with inside of our day-to-day life. And if our mind is cluttered with all kinds of concepts and ideas and frameworks, then it starts to lock us up and hold us back. So if you ever feel stuck in your head, if you feel like it's really hard to go with the flow, if you feel like it's hard to be curious and to trust or to have conversations and just feel good in your body, then it's gonna be really important that you start to relax into yourself and start to empty your mind a lot more and start to trust yourself. So this is one of the best things that you can start to do, is by learning to just drop into the body and to trust that you don't have to particularly hold on to a kind of a thought, or you don't have to hold on to a particular kind of like construct or an idea, because the stuff in our heads is all just models, ideas, narratives, and these things really are there for a purpose, but at the same time we need to be able to put them down as much as we actually carry them at the same time. So I would really recommend that you start to get into this moment of presence. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to do that right now. So if you stand here with me, or you just pay attention to me as I stand here, is a better way to say it, and you can just start to breathe. Notice the air coming in and out of your nose. Notice it going down your nostrils. Notice it moving through your body. Notice your hands. Notice your chest. Notice your mind-body frame. You can have open eyes. It's totally possible to be present, to be engaged, to be powerful with open eyes. And you can do it on the street. You can do it at nighttime. You can do it at the club. You can do it everywhere you go, because it's very simple, but at the same time, it gives you access to a lot of the potential that is actually within you. So learn to empty yourself and start to relax into this moment. Now, the first thing that happens as you start to get into this moment and you start to relax and smile and feel good about it, is you're going to probably come up against the restrictions or the habits or the conditioning of the busyness, the past, the fears, the worries, the insecurities, the tendencies to want to hold on and grasp and keep the templates of the mind going just out of habit. Now, if that happens, I want you to do something really cool, which is have a little chuckle, like a little and I want you to relax and let that go. And as you smile, relax, feel your hands, and you feel good, you're going to feel a lot better. So it's something that is important for you to keep in mind. Empty your mind, and you'll be able to create the most of your reality. There is also a magic that happens when you start to open your mind to the world, because you start to actually create this synchronicity with the possibilities that are going on around you. And what that means in reality is that there is a kind of a quantum field of potential that we're all connected to. And when we are empty, we start to tap into this larger field of possibilities. Now, that doesn't mean that we have to just walk around like zombies or potatoes all day. It just means we need to create some space in between the busyness of our thoughts. Much the same as your computer needs a reset sometimes. You need to clear the cache. You need to empty things out. You need to, make sure you don't have too many tabs open or too many apps running, because it can mess you up. It starts to burn down your RAM or burn up your bandwidth. So you want to make sure that you have space for you to think, for you to contemplate, for you to do the things you want to do. So think about that, and don't think about that, and start to recognize that you can become the spaciousness that holds the possibility for transformation inside of yourself. And what can you do to make this practical in your life? Well, let's just say we want to go out, we want to be social. Let's say we want to be more connected. What you can do is you can set an intent that you want to be more social, you want to be more curious, you want to be a connector, and then you can drop into the body. You can smile, you can feel, you can relax. You can notice the space. You can listen to the sounds, you can look around you, you can open up your peripheral vision, and you can start to become present. And as you do that, you're going to notice that you start to pick up more information and you start to feel more relaxed. You're going to have more presence, more impact, more power, and you're going to start to flow a lot more, and you'll learn faster. Now, a lot of guys think that there should be some kind of magic pills, like somehow that there should be some way that you could just like think a certain thing or do a certain thing or watch a certain amount of videos or vision a certain thing in your head, and all of a sudden you're going to be like able to do everything. Well, the truth is it doesn't work like that. That's why we need dynamism, we need space, we need to be open to possibilities, and we need to recognize that life is an iterative process of emergence and change and constant learning and growth that happens from this emptiness. This emptiness is really the intrinsic space of the world around us. So I want you guys to think about that, enjoy, and I hope that you can take the most out of this by like smiling, relaxing, feeling good, and may all your dreams come true. And I hope that you really get the benefit of emptying the cup and feeling better about yourself after watching this video. If you've got any questions, make sure you hit me up in the comments. Tell me, what's it like when you enter into presence? What's your favorite way of getting into presence? And until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Peace.